Aquarius, welcome to your 5 card movie star spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will, I say this over and over, you think I get it right. As per usual, you can click right on the description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Aquarius. So I'm going to start here really quick. So the overall energy is your card. This is the card of Aquarius. This is the star. It is about healing. It's about rejuvenation, and it's about direction. Okay? So there is contemplation that has to happen, and there are lessons that need to be learned in order for you to move forward from your situation. Because it feels right now that you recognize that there are things that you've been clinging on to that you need to let go of. Okay. And you's about to cuss somebody out. The Queen of Swords is all about dealing in truths and facts. And the Queen of Swords in the upright doesn't intend to be malice when they spit the truth. And let's be honest, not everybody wants to hear the truth all the time. But the Queen of Swords tells the truth all the time. She deals in facts. In the inverse, the Queen of Swords, I don't want to say she comes from an emotional place, but she almost shuts off her emotions completely and just starts spitting out whatever she needs to do to protect herself from having to reach into her emotions. So I always say with the Queen of Swords in the inverse, this is like, you're going to go ahead and say the truth, but it's not the facts. It's your truth. Okay. It's your perception of the truth. And you're going to let somebody have it because you don't care how they feel. Okay. So this is the, you about to cuss somebody out card. So you've been holding on to some things that you know you need to let go of. And you're frustrated to the point that you feel like you just need to let people have it so they understand your point of view. This isn't constructive communication. This is you forcing your point of view on other people in a very harsh manner. But then you get this overall of healing. So maybe you're in this position now because you held on to some things too long. Maybe you were people pleasing a little bit. Maybe you weren't speaking up for yourself when you probably should have. And now you're at a point of frustration and you need to let this out in order to heal. It's something that you buried way deep down inside for too long. And now it's coming out because you just can't hold it in anymore. You're searching for a sense of release. And it kind of feels like the reason you're holding back from doing this and you're trying really hard is because you recognize that this will bring you from calmer waters to choppier waters. It will make things difficult. It will stop you from moving forward. This is the proverbial, I took a step forward and learned a lesson, but now I'm taking 2 steps back because I'm falling into old habits. So you're recognizing that letting this out puts you 2 steps behind. However, you have the 5 of Pentacles in the inverse. Now, the 5 speak of chaos. The 5s show up as unexpected change or uncomfortable change in order to show us the things in life that we don't want. And this is in the inverse. So this is you trying to work out the things that you don't want. How do I get out of this spot? Oh boy. So you have 2 kings here. Now again, don't focus on the gender, because when I talk about masculine energy, I'm talking about the yang energy. I'm talking about the managerial energy. This isn't the nurturing energy that you have where you take something in, where you receive something. This is the managerial energy where you decide how something is and you go ahead and you put that out. So you have the King of Wands, which is a very benevolent leader. And then you have the King of Cups, which is somebody who is very much in control of their emotion, of their time, of their energy. They recognize. So this is somebody who does what they do for the right reasons and helps others along the way. And this is somebody who is able to control themselves. able to manage what energy they're putting in and what energy they're taking in and what energy they're taking out. And even if either of these people delegate something to somebody, they're only delegating it to the person that they really trust. So this tells me that this person that you're dealing with is somebody that you really trust, and you don't want to have them defend themselves against you. So you recognize here, Aquarius, that you have a very strong energy, and you don't want to release all that energy onto another person. So if this is vocational, you don't want to fight with your team or fight with your client or fight with your boss. Instead, because if you release all of this pent up energy on them, you know that all they'll do is get defensive and it will shut down communication. Again, Aquarius, and this comes up as a reoccurring theme in your reading, is you're trying to figure out the best way to package your communication so A, you can release, and B, they can receive. You're taking on a very masculine approach, because when we talk about masculine and feminine energy, and we all have masculine and feminine in us, the masculine energy is what puts out, and the feminine energy is what receives. That's the yin and the yang. So we want to balance those things out in all of our relationships. You are taking on less of a nurturing role and more of a demanding role, a managerial role in this particular relationship that you're dealing with, be it a personal relationship or a work relationship. You're recognizing once again that you have to package the information in a particular manner in order for it to be received well. Because if you don't, defense, chaos. Aquarius, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next time.